Lovely to see us all together and some faces that we don't see very often. Old friends, and Judith, thank you very much for coming in on this very special day for us. I had to ask Brian yesterday if he really was leaving today, because I was struggling to get my head around it after the big build-up, 1,200 days to go, and it became real when we got down to the teens and then the odd days, and so yeah, a big day for Optichrome and a big day for Brian. And it's always difficult when it's one of the good guys. I know we only have good guys, but one of the special chaps who it's been a real pleasure to work with. And it's quite easy with you, Brian, because you've been totally professional. You've taken your job very, very seriously, which in this day and age is quite unusual. You've just been brilliant for Optichrome. Some people might know that Brian left us once. We were a bit confused the other day when we looked at Brian's length of service, and we couldn't work it out. We forgot that you left us for a little while and came back. We're so pleased that you did. And then we had the other close shave where Brian sort of said he was leaving, but then I think something went on between Judith and Brian, and they decided they would rather stay in Surrey than Devon. And we were very, very pleased that he changed his mind. You've been a big part of our success, and it's been nothing but a pleasure to have you with us, and we will miss you hugely, and we wish you all the best for a long, happy retirement and lots of gardening. And we really mean it when we say please pop in and see us. And when Sam leaves us next week tomorrow, that will be the last of our Southwell contingent. So we know all of you that are here today from Southwell and other places, we hope that you'll pop in. So thank you, Brian, very much. There's a little presentation that Viv will do, but
thank you very
from
much,
all
John.
of us and from me, thank you very much indeed.
Thank you very much.
Good job.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Okay, let's jump at us. The important lady.
Thank you.
That's
Thank you very
okay.
much.
Okay.
Thank you.
Well done, Judith.
Brian, this is from all the directors, quite heavy, so I'm not
Right,
going to lift
okay
it
then.
up, but that's from all of us.
Thank you very much.
Now, there's a little hiccup on the other present.
All right.
So, here's the paper. No, it hasn't arrived.
Right.
So, but we're seeing you next week, so
Yeah.
it will have arrived by then. I kept been ringing down to Peter. Has it come? Has it come? But anyway, it hasn't arrived. But sorry about that.
No,
it,
no problem.
It's on the
wasn't.
press now, Brian.
But here's a copy for
Thank you very much
so,
indeed.
And as I say, we'll give you the present next week.
Okay.
It'll probably come this afternoon after you've left or something.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah. So yes, but really reiterating what John said, you've been really a great member of the team, and we are going to miss you terribly. So yes,
Thank you very much.
and really you've been so brilliant with Edwin. I mean, I know Edwin has put a very nice message in your card, and
Your
you know,
protege.
it's really worked extremely well, and thank you for
yeah.
all the time you've given him, and
No, it's been a pleasure.
transferring
It's been
all
a
your
pleasure to
knowledge.
work with, actually.
All your bad habits.
Yeah.
I was hearing one about a train, something about a train, and he's got to beat something. What?
Competition. He knows about that.
But yeah, it's a small amount of times I've been going up to London, a good number of years now. Going to UCL from Waterloo up to Warren Street, I wish to get on the last carriage of the train, and I ran a little competition amongst myself to see how far I could get to London before anybody else got into the carriage. It's very silly, but I passed it on to Edwin, and I think you've got as far as Charing Cross, haven't you?
It'll become a tradition, I think.
Yeah, so that's the little game, and he's gonna, if he ever beats my record, he's gonna text me and let me know. But there's not to be any cheating, though.
Brian, what's happening with the pilot case though? Where's that going? Your big pilot day?
Well, I can leave it if you wish. If anybody would want a pilot's case, you're more than, I mean, no.
Maybe I'll come back to you.
Oh. But oh, sorry.
No, that's fine, Brian. I've done my little bit.
Okay then. Well, thank you very, very much for all what you've done here and the present to come. It's quite touching actually that you've done this for me. And I will remember when I'm sat in the garden thinking of you and having my cup of coffee and one thing and another. So I will remember you all with a great deal of fondness. I'm shaking here, but a great deal of fondness. And and I did have all this speech. It's all gone to pieces now, but never mind. But a big thank you to the directors of this company of supporting me throughout the year, and a big thank you to production for helping me out to maintain my customers. You've really gone the extra mile at different times, and I really do have appreciated that. And also the internal support team, and I include Pauline and Corinne, if she's here.
Yes, yes.
Corinne, oh yeah, I do include you as the internal support team. You've been absolutely brilliant. You've allowed us reps to have the extra half hour in the lay-by for a little snooze and the extra cup of coffee while you're doing
All the things come out now.
And of course the colleagues in the sales team, that they often pick the gauntlet up when I've not been here and ran with it. And so again, many thanks for that as well. As Viv just touched on Edwin, and the last 5 months Edwin's been working with me, and I apologise for that, but he's been a real refreshing guy to work with. He's really taken it all on board, and I think he's going to do extremely well. He's going to have the same backup as I've had, so I think you're going to do very well. And I consider now your training finished. Now you know all the coffee shops in London. So now that's complete. You are complete in yourself. So it just leaves me to say again, thank you very much for the presence, and thank you for all your company over the years. I will miss you, and well, God bless you all, and thank you.
Thank you, Brian.
They all contributed to it, but they can't see it.
Oh right, yes. Thank you very much. So thank you for that. It's one of these auto-wind, wall-mounted hose pipes for my garden. I've always wanted one. So it's gone in, and I will screw that to the wall. And when I water my garden, most evenings, when I've got the gin and tonic to one side, again I'll be thinking all of you. So thank you very much. Yeah, special rates, mates rates. Yes, and the coffee machine again in the mornings.
Yeah, it's a very posh coffee.
Oh, we'll get your coffee machine.
Shall I open it? But again, thank you very much.
Pleasure, Brian.
Thank you. It's been a pleasure working with you.